seems young Yuki Tsunoda has accepted the position at Red Bull Racing, but for how long is anyone's guess.
Omelette, fromage, omelette, fromage, omelette, fromage, omelette, fromage, omelette, fromage.
Today's rush hour has been cancelled in favor of free kittens for everybody, and the weather will be perfect. Glory to Aristotska. Thank you to our state sponsors for that lovely and slightly coercive message. Now, we welcome you back to American podcast, Heinous Investigations. Glory to Aristotska. Oh, did I say this already? Oh well.
Who could possibly be calling at this hour? Hello, Heinous Investigations, Dr. Elliot Quaid speaking. How may I help you?
Yes, hello. I'm calling because, I was getting ready for bed when I heard a sound coming from my kitchen. I thought something might have fallen out of the pantry, but when I peeked into the room, I saw a big black and white cat.
Oh, well, I'm afraid that I might be somewhat at a loss. Are you certain that you wouldn't prefer to approach animal control with this issue?
But aren't you the ones to call for supernatural problems?
Yes. But I don't see how.
I don't think normal cats can sprout wings and fly around the room.
Oh my. Now that certainly is a problem. I'd be happy to help. May I ask for your name?
You can call me Springbok.
All right then, Miss Springbok. Oh, before we proceed any further, you should know that this call is currently being recorded. Would you mind terribly if that continues? My associate, Frank, has been wanting to test this device of his meant to, as he puts it, broadcast events across time, space, and dimensions, which is certainly an ambitious undertaking, if I do say so myself. But I'm so sorry, that is beside the point. To ask again, would you mind... well, would you mind?
No, not at all. Thank you. I truly just want this fairy cat out of my house and somewhere safe so everybody can have a peaceful night.
Yes, of course. A fairy cat, you said? You know, I think I might have an idea what this curious nighttime interloper might be. Would you be able to stay on the telephone while I do a bit of research? I promise I won't be long.
I think that should be okay. At the moment, the cat is actually very calm. Oh, never mind. I think he just got into my rice.
Oh, well, if that is the worst of it, we might still have some time yet. Could you please give me a moment?
Okay, doctor. You're the expert.
Well, I try to be at least. I hope you don't mind the page turning. I'm afraid that I'm more capable with a book than I am with any online database. Now let's see. Ah, yes, here it is. Miss Springbok, I think you've been visited by a catshi, a fairy creature of Scottish and Celtic folklore resembling a large black cat with a white patch on its chest. Does that sound like an apt description?
Yes. Is that bad?
Well, not necessarily. Much like earthly cats, Catchy can have either spiteful or gentle dispositions with varying inclinations toward mischief. Regardless, as accustomed to sneaking around strange households as Catchy tended to be, I'm sure that this particular one would fare better in a more magical environment. Not to mention you'd be able to sleep in peace.
Does that mean you'll come over to get the Catchy yourself?
To be candid, Miss Springbok, I don't believe that I'd be the best person to take care of this particular case. But I'd be glad to dispatch one of my fellow investigators to your home right away.
No, please. It has to be you.
May I ask why?
It's just, it's the middle of the night, and people are trying to sleep. I've seen the others from your business around town, and they can be loud.
Oh, well, yes, that is an accurate assessment. I'll do whatever I can to help, Miss Springbok.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome.
Hi. Thank you for getting here so quickly.
Shall we, proceed, then? I'm sorry, I don't go on these sorts of calls alone very often.
It'll be all right. The kitchen is through here. Maybe I should come with you?
I would appreciate that, yes.
It's gotten a little messier since I called.
Oh dear.
I don't even know how he got into the flower. He does look funny, though, and very cute. Do you think you can catch him without too much trouble?
I will certainly try. Perhaps if I simply sneak up toward him very quietly, I can pick him up. Wait, no, come back. I probably should have considered the fact that Catchy have even better hearing and agility than normal cats. I'm going to need to go the fairy route for this solution. The Fae are weakened by iron, but we don't want to hurt the poor thing. Miss Springbok?
Yes?
By any chance, would you be able to get your hands on something shiny? Oh, and some string.
Here, good kitty. I have a little thimble for you to play with.
Good work, Miss Springbok. He is completely distracted. Now it will be much easier to grab hold of. And I stand corrected.
I think he likes the distraction a bit too much, Doctor.
Miss Springbok, people and objects don't ordinarily float in this room, do they?
No, it's definitely the cat. But look how happy he is. I don't think I mind letting him play around for a little while. Oh, sorry, kitty. I forgot that the sink was still full.
And now he's run off and hidden himself. At least everything is on solid ground again.
He likes to play and doesn't like water. It seems like, magical or not, he really is just a cat.
He's just a cat. Of course, I've been looking at this through far too complicated a lens. Miss Springbok, I believe that I have finally devised a simple yet elegant solution to your Catchy problem. fresh milk. A fine lure for cats and fairies alike. Are you ready with the carrier, Miss Springbok?
Ready.
Wonderful. All right, Catchy. No more games. Come on out, and you can have a nice treat. There we are. No harm done. Oh, you're welcome. My, you are very soft. You might like to thank Miss Springbok as well.
You're welcome. And thank you. You're a very good boy.
All right, now I've offered you a gift, Catchy. I believe that by Fey custom, it might be possible that I could have something from you in return. In that case, could you please go into the carrier? I promise that you won't be in there for long. Thank you. And with that, I'd say that your case is solved, Miss Springbok.
Thank you, Doctor. What will happen to the cat she now?
Not to worry. I know exactly where this not-so-little fellow will be right at home.
Where's that?
Oh, it's a place that my associates have taken to calling the Scary Sphere, to varying degrees of amusement. Its entrance is... well, never mind the entrance. The important thing is that there's a fairy realm within the area. He'll be safe there.
Oh, okay.
Miss Springbok, there is also a chance that, well, perhaps this particular Catchy has taken a liking to your home. Now, I wouldn't want to put any undue pressure on you, especially at this time of night, but have you ever considered owning a pet?
Now that you mention it, I have.
All right, then. There you are, good sir. I believe that you will be very happy here.
He really is sweet, isn't he?
I should say so. Well then, I suppose that I should be taking my leave. Allow you two to get properly acquainted. Good night, Miss Springbok and friend. I hope to hear from you again, although perhaps under more tranquil circumstances.
Good night, Dr. Quaid. Thanks again for everything. Thank you.
Wait a moment. Did the Catchy just say... Only in Hainsbury, I suppose. Oh, I should probably turn this contraption of Frank's off. That's certainly enough recorded exploits for one night.
Well, that certainly was a strange interruption of our usual program. And it seems to have come with a note. Hello, fellow investigators. If you enjoyed this story, consider listening to Heinous Investigations on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever else you may find audio content. If you like silly stories about a ragtag bunch of misfits trying to solve mysteries across the spectrum of supernatural, sci-fi, mythology, and beyond, this audacious indie audio drama might be for you. Thank you for listening, and happy investigating.
We hope you enjoyed this special episode of Heinous Investigations. Next up, we have Bok Talk Radio, where it's all ASMR all the time. And today, we'll be bringing you our most requested words. So sit back, relax, and let the swoosh wash over you. Swoosh, 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 swish, 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 whiskers, 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 Thank you so much for watching this strange little video. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was an honor and a pleasure to collaborate with Jessie Castro from Heinous Investigations. If you want more of this kind of content, you can tune in to Heinous Investigations, the podcast. It is whimsical and strange and deals with a lot of ideas of mythology and mystery, but it's goofy and at times a little spooky. It can be dramatic, satirical, sometimes even bleak. So be advised that it is a PG-14 endeavor, so it might not be suitable for everybody, but I think that a lot of you guys will really enjoy it. Jessie is such a well-rounded talent. She can write and act and produce and edit, and she has a great team. It seems like there's such great energy and collaboration over there, and so I highly recommend it. And thank you again to Jessie for reaching out and making this happen. It was so much fun, and we both hope that all of you listening really enjoyed it. Please have the very best day or night, or if you're already asleep and I'm talking to you in your dreams, I hope they're going awesome. Remember, yes, you can fly here. You can. Okay, take it easy, guys.